I can't imagine that this has happened on its own. Even actors who wear our sarees, they tag us. They buy and they tag us. And Tapsi Pannu did that. Tapsi posted a photo of hers. Priyanka Chopra did it during COVID.
How
Just
lovely.
put our photo and said, "I love this brand." It just erupted. I don't know who said it. And we're like, "Oh, this is it. We need to quit right now." We actually put in our papers, like quit from our corporate jobs, because we realized it was not a decision we took. It was also customers taking the decision for us. We changed the model. We thought maybe they would want a proper shoot. We did it, and customers started writing to us in DMs, emails, calling us, saying, "Hey, we want Sujata back." There are weddings where the bridesmaids, everyone's wearing Suta
Oh, lovely.
because they plan it. You can only beat competition with authenticity. And authenticity is something that we always stick to. We have FOCO model, thankfully. So
We are bootstrapped.
we are bootstrapped. Many of them are women. I think most of them, 90% are women who have worked with us, partnered with us, and opened stores. Their first store, their first business venture with Suta. I love men wearing dhoti. Oh my God!
Start.
If somebody is trolling my customer or the queen,
Then
we are like fighting, and they're like, "You're a brand, you can't behave like that." Sorry, I will do it.
What have been some of the moments which have been really tough in scaling a business?
I think last year was really tough when when we took a lot of wrong decisions and everything all happened together. Oh my God, when we got calls during COVID saying, "Ma'am, आप अगर खरीदोगे नहीं, हमारे पेट में खाना नहीं होगा." COVID made us realize that, and there was a shift because both of us said we will stay a small brand, cute brand, and we realized it's no more that. Crazy number of rejections. Nobody wanted to work with us.
Hello and welcome back to Iconic Brand Stories. I'm your host, Tina Mansukhani Garg, and this podcast is about uncovering those defining moments of the brands that have really gone iconic. Today I have with me two guests, and that's a first for us. Both the guests are women who have gone on to create one of the most iconic brands in India today. And when you hear what this brand is, you will totally agree with me on this. So, in the studio with me are Sujata and Taniya Biswas, founders of Suta Sarees, and they are the ones who have really gone on to make the sari sultry all over again. So, welcome, Sujata and Tanya, and thank you for being with us today.
Hi, thank you.
We are so excited to be here, and this introduction of ours made me like,
I
dance
want to
a
just
little
stand up and
bit.
dance, but we can't.
Iconic brands.
So the other first is that I have two women guests on my podcast, and all of us are in Suta sarees. So
Woohoo.
yay!
Yay, so happy. Thank you.
So I want to ask you why Suta? Of course, it's Sujata and Tanya, but why didn't you think of another brand which is crafted for going big and things like that? Why did you come up with the name Suta, and who came up with it? How did you come up?
We still can't say who came up with it. It was over over a cup of tea. We were sitting and thinking. Earlier, we started in 2014 with no name, with a very random name. 2016, we're sitting, sipping coffee, saying, what is the name that we really relate to?
Chai, then chai.
Yeah, and then it just erupted. I don't know who said it. And we're like, "Oh, this is it. We need to quit right now."
We actually put in our papers, like quit from our corporate jobs, because we realized ki Suta means thread and it's also Suenta. Later we realized it also means daughters.
Oh,
So it was like sign of a universe, like do it, girls,
Yeah.
quit. Start
Very
this.
Bollywoody, very filmy. It sounds like we are making it up, but it's just that's how it happened. And we put our papers down saying that even if we don't get .com, .in is fine because Suta has to be the name.
oh, lovely. So what were you doing, and what were you doing? What were both of you doing at that point?
Both of us are engineers and MBAs. Then we
Oh,
went into doing our corporate jobs. I was in SR, Jindal, in the steel industry. Then I thought corporate is not for me, so I started doing my PhD. And my
oh,
PhD topic was e-commerce
oh,
in
lovely,
IIT Bombay. And
lovely.
with my guide, I thought that's not my direction. My direction is towards entrepreneurship.
But e-commerce nevertheless.
But I quit from being a research scholar that day, April 2016, is both of us putting in papers.
Oh, lovely.
That's when
Yeah.
Suta started.
And did you love saris, or did you just want to do it as a business? What was it?
Honestly, again, I also was in the corporate world. I initially was making bricks, dolomite bricks in Tata Refractories, and then I did my MBA. And uh, though we didn't have a clear direction on what we wanted to do, I know that we wanted to be independent and earn a good living. So I joined IBM as a strategy consultant. When we are sitting together, we always discussed, is this what we are meant to do? The answer was actually no. Though we had great promotions, we enjoyed the work, but I knew that if I'm dying tomorrow, if I'm asked if I'm happy working the way I'm working, no. So then we question ourselves, what do we want to do?
We
And the answer was
loved
like,
saris. We loved
yeah,
saris. We saw a huge gap. Like there was nobody making saris like this. It's a pride sari. Nothing like that, which is like
just solid.
young, yeah, solid color, not much tamjham. So we realized that if we don't do it, nobody else will do it. And this is the only chance we get because we were just going to turn 30. So we both of us quit
And
and we started.
nobody was making at that point in time.
Fab India was. And we knew there were
Chidia and all
brands.
of these brands, some of these
They were
were
very, very
very
small. I
small
think Chidia was still doing dresses. There were no
dresses and
saris
yeah.
then.
Honestly, if you asked, is there a sari brand you can recommend me to? I didn't know a brand as such. It was, there were local stores. It was all fragmented, and it was just the shop next door, or Ville Parle
It
or
was
Dadar,
fragmented.
And they were
etc.
only making saris that were meant for like thick borders, lot of glitter, just for festive. Nothing called regular sari. Only Fab India gave us the sari, and we used to be quite like a visitor to Fab India just to buy, but it was so expensive for us. We were such
and
young girls.
and
So.
another thing also was so important to us is that if we see impact with our work, even if we can impact one or two lives, that's it. I think we will
Bravo.
continue. And
Absolutely.
yeah, I think these two things, love for saris and also creating some impact with our work, even if it's two weavers or three weavers, if we can give them constant work without middlemen, that was the only focus.
And you went in search of weavers then.
Yes.
Huh? And then
With
you
crazy number of rejections, nobody wanted to work with us. So
Yeah, it just
oh
looked
my.
like we have come here for one project and it just will die
We
tomorrow.
never realize all of that at the back of the lovely facade that we see on the website, and we see you looking gorgeous in those,
Thank
in
you.
your initial photographs, of course, taken by you, Tanya, as you tell me. Huh?
Yes, I'm the
So
photographer.
lovely. And so I want to understand, how did you set the tone for Suta's marketing communication or photography? Because one of the early things I remember is the word sultry, and that's why I'm smiling, because exactly what, and you really redefined the Indian woman, the quintessential new age Indian woman who knows her thought, who wears what she likes, can look beautiful in the spaghetti blouses like you all are, and can carry everything off with such elan, and the sari off with such elan. And sari came back into corporate life after that,
It did.
isn't it?
It
So
did.
how, I want to understand from you, Tanya, how did you figure this is the photography style?
Uh, what we did not like
Hmm.
in the way sari was presented was it was too perfect. And we thought that this is what is scaring people away from saris. It's too well pleated, too pinned up, too proper, too matching with the blouse, and then it's just so scary that I can't achieve it. So we wanted to make sari very achievable, to make saris easy, like a next door girl wearing a sari and stepping out. And we wanted a regular setup, like a natural light setup, not a studio where you can see every flaw. So you have to be really perfect. We just wanted it to be regular next door girl. And I think we reached out to a lot of photographers, but they charged huge amount of money to do a natural daylight shoot outside because it's not in control. I said, let's just do it. Sujata, please wear it. And she said, don't show my head, okay? And she used to stand like that. And yeah, one day I was editing the pictures and I said, Sujata, you're looking so good. Let me keep your head. And she was in a hurry and said, do whatever. Don't ask me. And that was the day that we showed her picture.
The turning
And
moment, yeah.
yeah, there was no looking back after that.
No, but I got trolled as well
Oh
for
no.
looking like this. Like, how dare you call yourself a model? I said, I'm not calling myself a model. I'm just standing in front of the photos. Look at my sari. Don't comment. So, yeah, I got trolled as well.
Yeah,
A
you're
little bit,
called
but I did.
Haggard.
Haggard, yeah. Like, why is she wearing the sari like
Oh.
that? So, I was called like that. I think when women are comfortable in their own skin, they look beautiful. So, what we did is we were just wearing any color petticoat, any color sari, like we are doing it even right now, and
And lovely
shoes.
shoes with that. I can see
We
you all are
did that
wearing.
even
Oh,
like
this
in
is
Yeah.
my
2016.
lifeline.
So
2016 we did started with shoes, and
yes.
that just people started liking it because I think a lot of women didn't have that voice, that I can do whatever I want. And they saw me and they thought, hey, this girl is doing it, let me do it. So what's the harm?
Absolutely. And when did you start becoming also the model for the Suta sarees?
Uh, the longest time I was a photographer and she was the model, and it worked wonders. One fine day, when we started talking, interviews, etc., then I started coming in front of the
I'll tell
camera
you, you
and
came in because I was very pregnant.
pregnant,
And it
right?
was not that I couldn't come.
So
I
sweet.
was puking a lot. And
Okay.
then dad became the photographer and she became the model.
Yeah, I used to set the camera and used to give it to dad, saying that dad click from there, and I'm posing. So we used. Oh yeah, that was the
My
turning
God, it's
moment.
lovely to hear some of these behind the scenes stories. And I mean, I say this often that you both sisters remind me of the Indian ethnic co-sisters as well, because
Oh, I love
you
them.
all model your saris and they model their clothes.
They're lovely, yeah.
Is that a decision you've taken that we are going to be the face, and why?
It
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 was
it
yeah.
was not a decision we took. It was also customers taking the decision for us.
Expecting it
We
almost.
changed the model. We thought maybe they would want a proper shoot. We did it. And customers started writing to us in DMs, emails, calling us, saying, "Hey, we want Sujata back. You know, where what she's going or what she's leaving for modeling. And we like to see what she wears because I do like crazy pairing if you see I'm wearing a lot of different things. So they keep asking, I want whatever Sujata does. So yeah, I came
Yeah, and
back.
Exact
honestly,
ensemble.
it's relatable, and I think also that we know how the products are made, who has made it, and how the design has come to existence. So we act like that.
Hmm.
She owns the product because we know the history of how it's made and how
Very
long it has
nice.
been, how long it has taken to arrive in front of the camera. So I think that ownership comes with a lot of knowledge, and she shows that, and she,
And you
yeah,
carry it in a way that you love the garment, and
yeah.
so quintessentially, what is the Suta woman for you?
Very independent
Hmm?
and very comfortable in her own skin, um, and would always value comfort over style or look.
And this is emotional honesty that they have.
Lovely, lovely. Are you taking this forward into other narratives that you're other communication areas that you're doing as well? It's on your Instagram. We can see that your Instagram is extremely authentic, extremely grounded, real, raw in some cases. So is this conscious?
Now it's very
It is
conscious because we
honestly,
have to tell the team, right?
yeah,
What are the few values that you cannot deviate from?
Sure.
And one of them is just keeping it raw. Even if you've shot something and you feel that is, let's just change it to something that will be more viral, I would rather keep the raw than making it viral because of some trend. So we keep it very, very raw, authentic. That's the core value of it. And we tell the team not to deviate from that.
I think we don't know any other way. When we started, it was just the two of us taking care of every department, and that was our voice. And later, we got to know that, oh, this is called UGC. Oh, it is called community. But that's what who we stand for. And then when we started writing the values, it came across. Yes.
When did Suta actually become a brand for you? When did you feel, okay, Suta is now really a brand?
I think it happened post COVID. So COVID, we were in the house in our houses, right? And before COVID, we were very small as a brand, and suddenly we saw a jump of 2.53x just during COVID
Mm.
in the house. We were inside the house shooting inside the house. She was heavily pregnant in the house doing my shoot. Painted our wall. We were going live, talking to our customers. We just didn't realize that our reach was going like crazy high. The moment we stepped out after COVID, everybody started recognizing us and they kept coming to us and saying, "Hey, I'm part of your community,
Oh,
not
lovely.
saying I'm a customer, but I'm a part of your community," like as if I'm talking to them. And then I realized it's more than just a sari store.
Yeah, and I think the best thing was that women thought that our win is their win.
How lovely.
It
You're right.
changed everything.
You're right. Because you became so relatable to the women
Yeah.
that they rooted for you
Yeah.
and they wanted to do things for you. They
Yes.
wanted to buy your sari before the others. So, just like when we spoke, I said, I'm wearing my Suta sari.
Mm.
So, my Suta sari is something that
Yes.
you have now, you can own,
Yeah, it
isn't
is.
it?
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't imagine that this has happened on its own. Even actors who wear our saris, they tag us. They buy and they tag us.
Wow.
We would have never, in our wildest of dreams, think that they would actually go find the brand, tag us.
Tapsi Pannu
Even
did that. Tapsi posted a photo of hers, found a Suta logo from Google, and put it on top of her
How
photo.
lovely.
And we didn't ask
it
her.
was so generous.
Priyanka Chopra did it during COVID.
How
Just
lovely.
put our photo and said, "I love this brand." So these things happen because they just, they like the story and they did it, not because I will pay them or something. I can't
Yeah,
afford it.
yeah.
You know,
And you don't
so
want to get any of these stars as ambassadors today?
Would love to, but we don't have the money to do
Okay,
that.
so if anyone's listening to this, you think somebody wants to be the Suta woman, please reach out to
Oh
Tanya
yeah.
and
I
Sujata.
think our customers are Suta women.
Of
They are
course,
doing that job for us. For
of course.
example, somebody if they proudly say I'm wearing a Suta, would mean so much more than an actress telling. Like if it's a
Absolutely,
paid promotion, it's
absolutely.
visible more than somebody
Yeah.
just saying I own this product.
Because your whole thing was not about the glitz and glam when you started. It was about the everyday sari,
Yeah.
about making sari so comfortable to you that you make it, you wear it every day. And that's really true. When I go for meetings and I spot something, I said, that's Suta. We can see it.
Oh.
We can see it. So,
You
and of
won't
course, your
believe in
blouses are classic.
you won't believe some we found out that in colleges
Hmm,
and even abroad when there are parties,
hmm.
women discuss and they wear suta and come together and say, hey, we are suta community, part of the
Are
community.
you actually getting access to these pictures to
Yes,
leverage them for
we
your
have so
Oh,
marketing?
many. There are
yes.
weddings where the
So lovely.
the bridesmaids,
The bridesmaids.
everyone's wearing suta
Oh,
because
lovely.
they plan it. So it's more
It's
than just,
gorgeous. It's
yeah, it's more than
beautiful.
just a gimmick or like a promotion that we do because it's like such a common thing that happens to us, and we're so thankful. Like honestly, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
What's your overseas mandate like? I mean, what y'all are also doing things specifically for the other markets other
So
than
for
India?
always we have had 10% contribution from international market without doing marketing.
Okay.
But now recently, like last year, we started visiting, outside
Places?
but places like
Mm,
Singapore. We did
mm.
like 5 exhibitions already,
Oh,
and
wow.
Singapore loves us. For example, you would not think Singapore is a sari wearing place, but there are women who do parties, doing sari parties and all of that,
And
right?
you're
So
talking to Singapore women exactly like India? Or what are you
in
doing
the same
different?
language,
Same language?
we were
And they
stopped.
want it because they have seen our endless reels, and we have been like bombarding them with the content, and they want the same thing to be happening there. And we get so many invitations for visiting their homes, visiting their families, having get-togethers. It's it's like I think we are more recognized in Singapore than we are recognized in
I'm
India.
so amazed because I was talking to the two brothers organic farms last week,
Yeah,
Oh,
and he was
love
telling
them.
me the same thing. He goes overseas and he has these
Mm.
events with people, and there's
yeah.
so much warmth in the Indian diaspora, and they're willing and wanting
Yeah.
to come in. And you are the two sisters who are telling me today here. Amazing. Um, Let me ask you about quickly when you say Suta, and there's such a strong women centric brand today, market, right? And you've appealed only to the women. How did the men's range come about then? And will the brand Suta translate to that as well?
The men asked for
The
it.
men asked for it. I love that.
Because they
Okay.
would come to the store and say, it's so comfortable, this fabric. Why don't you just look at us and make something for us? Why didn't you try doing that? And
Yeah.
there were women who were buying our saris, cutting them and making shirts out of it, and then making the boys wear it. So they just said, why don't you just do it yourself? And we kept some collection in the store. It was a super hit, so we launched it.
But a
It's
man is happy to wear Suta?
Oh, extremely. Honestly, we were launching only menswear in the stores because men used to come and say that, "Dekho, मैं खाली आज जा रहा हूँ. It's your loss.
Oh,
You're not giving
wow.
me
I like
anything."
that captive audience which is not getting anything.
Yeah, it was so good that it just came across, and we have been wanting to do it, but we launched it in the stores. Stores gave us amazing response. Then we launched it online, and it's going really well. It's just that we haven't launched too many collections for men, but this year we are.
yeah, it's
Okay, so
called
what's
Admi.
it's called
Adam me.
Admi.
Adam me.
Add me. Okay.
Admi.
Nice. I was just going to ask you, what is a Suta man like? How do you define him?
Mm.
Wow.
Lets the women be and love their own space.
Lovely. I love
Um,
it. Does he pay for her when she shops at Suta?
I
Or
think
she
it's
pays for
not.
herself?
Yeah,
I
she
think
pays for
also
herself.
She pays for herself.
Yeah,
she
she pays
pays
for
for
herself.
herself,
He
and
They
has
don't
FOMO and hence he comes.
and there's no interaction at the billing counter that, oh, you are paying or I'm paying. It's just very naturally whoever pays
How
happens, and it's
lovely.
just very beautiful how we see couples shopping together.
And
Um,
I've seen a lot of men coming to, so our shoppers, there are a lot of men than women. I think there were a lot of men buying their bit for their girls
For
as
them, yeah.
gifts.
This we see everywhere actually.
Yeah.
yeah.
More of the more men shop in India. More
That's
men
true.
Our
shop than
data says
women.
that too.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
that I've seen even from earlier days of Flipkart and things.
Hmm.
Lots of sales online also. Men's credit card. Do you all
Hmm.
see that as well?
A lot.
Yes.
You do
Yes.
see that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Ah,
there are men who surprise the women with a sari, and sari shopping is easier because there's no size. And
I like that. Yeah, that's
and
correct.
I've seen men compliment and love their women in a Suta
Sari
sari a
more.
lot. There are men who send pictures to us.
recently, Srinidhi Shetty wore a Suta sari on the beach for the
In
movie
Hit
Hit.
3. Yeah, Hit.
And I got so many men messaging me, the seniors, people I know, acquaintance, saying that, can you send the link of this sari to me? You haven't posted it anywhere. I said, oh, I will. Said, I have a similar olive shirt. I don't think you have into the website. Send me that also if it's yours. But I really want that blue sari and take my woman to a beach and create the same exact moment.
Oh,
And I
how
want to
sweet.
surprise her. Please don't tell anyone.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
I
And
mean,
many,
it was
You
not
can
just
start
one.
experiences then.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
so beautiful. I said, oh, I can do the shoot for you. Also, please come to Juhu Beach.
How sweet you are. Tanya, you love your photography,
So
clearly.
She
much.
does.
And I want to ask you, like the Alia Bhatt sari that in Rocky and Rani that went so
Full
viral.
pop culture, right? She
Yeah,
just created this whole look of a powerful girl.
yeah.
Also, like absolutely accepting the feminine energy and not becoming a boss girl by wearing suits and pants,
Yes.
but doing it with like so much flair and so much of like
So
oomph.
lovely. Have you ever thought of movie marketing?
It happens very naturally for us. We love it. We are smitten. There's so many boss ladies who are wearing suta in
Yes.
OTT and
Bombay
movies.
Begums,
Ah,
Pooja Bhatt wore it. Like
lovely.
just boardrooms, everywhere she was wearing suta.
Ladies, why
Uh,
aren't you all talking about this? Huh?
we
You
should
are
talk more.
now.
Yeah,
We
we
don't talk loudly enough, I
Not
think.
loudly
yeah,
enough. I hear you.
Yeah,
yeah. But
but
so
the
Yeah.
many
Mimi,
movies.
the
Mimi, yeah,
main scene
Yes.
had her wearing
yeah,
suta.
yeah.
There's so many. Madhuri Dixit is wearing a suta.
Oh,
Uh,
lovely.
I think Nusrat Barucha to Sanya
Nusrat,
Malhotra, they're all wearing a suta in their series and movies. It's just absolutely beautiful.
So I love what you said on in one of the earlier things where you said community. We are part of your community, and that I see is a massive part of your marketing. I see it, from the point from the time where somebody would send you all a picture in that sari and you would put it up to today when at your stores and 16 stores in India. You're saying
16, yes.
lovely. And is
Yeah.
Bangalore the only place with two stores?
No, Bangalore, Calcutta, Pune has two stores,
Has
and
two
Mumbai.
stores. Oh,
Yeah,
lovely,
Wow.
we have
lovely.
two stores.
And
Hmm.
the latest one is in Bangalore.
Yeah,
Or yeah,
yeah, yeah.
lovely. I'm so happy to hear this. And all the listeners, viewers, please, the newest store is in HSR layout.
This
The
are
other one's in
Indranagar and
Indranagar.
yes.
So please make your way there because that's where I also see them doing very unique things as with the community. You have artisans, you have solopreneurs, you have others coming in and doing things. How did you chance upon this idea?
We always.
You.
We've
Yeah,
been discussing with you for a
I don't remember
very
whether
long
you
time.
remember
Yeah.
that we had a chat when we were launching Bangalore store,
Yes.
and that's 2022.
Yes.
And you presented us with an idea, and I think because you also a women-led brand and
Woman
a
led brand.
full
Yes.
women team, right? It's a
We
big.
have a few men. I have to say 70, 80%
No,
men.
sorry, man. You're
Hello.
not.
But even us, for us, 80% is women. I think there was so much synergy we saw, and somehow it just fell apart. We just don't remember the reason, but I think the one you suggested was doing
Mm.
a full event with women and regular women
Yes.
coming to a store doing ramp walk,
Yes.
chatting, and celebrating
You know
women.
what I remember telling you is 56 women because Bangalore's pin code is 5600. And I said 56 customers
Wow.
of yours wearing a Suta sari and just walking the
Walking the
store.
ramp, yeah, walking the
That's all.
store, yeah.
And that's, I
We
really
will do
wanted to
it.
do this. We will do it.
We're
Are
Lovely.
you
staying.
listening? We're doing it soon. But yeah, so we created the spaces in stores also to make sure that there's a lot of space to walk
Mm,
around, sit, have
Events.
engaging conversations, because it's just not about shopping for us.
absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
again the community feeling where people connect. And I think everybody has this common thing. Whoever is a Suta customer, they connect very easily with each other. They have
Yeah.
this thread going across, and
Because
we
we are all
find it
similar.
very.
If you see
Yes.
that similarity, it's very very palpable.
Yes.
When you see Suta women coming together, you see the same energy. So I
Yes.
think that is what makes community more strong. And
Yeah.
when we do events, they just become so much like such good friends. So when we have events, they just call each other again, saying, "Hey, we met last time. This come again." So they
And you've
come in
started to
groups.
say now the store is available. If you have an idea or an event, come over.
Come over, yes,
Isn't it?
Yes.
And I
yeah.
think that's excellent. That's
Thank you.
excellent because nobody will go without buying a sari. And your price points are so lovely that people will pick it up and
Thank
say, okay,
you.
let's take one. So one of the other things that I've noticed about you all is your business is one that is an Instagram first business. So it was built on Instagram. Like people used to build businesses on Facebook earlier. And so give me some of the nuances of what you all learned on Instagram. What was a no-no? Where did you stumble? Where did you succeed?
No was one biggest thing we did. A no was saying that just because this is working, don't just stick to that,
Mm-hmm.
because trends keep changing but classics will always stay. So I
Okay.
kept saying that, my team, even now when they said that short format, long format, I said just don't get caught up with that idea.
Mm.
If you have an idea yourself and
The
it's a very
content.
authentic idea, just don't look at the trends and just don't lose that essence. So we, even now we do that. Even my videos that go viral even now is I'm talking for 3 minutes, and who watches? But I wanted to, where my piece won't be over by that time. So just
Yeah.
stick to what you love
Yeah,
doing.
and honestly, we always tell our team that there's this very beautiful quote by Naval Ravikant. It
Yeah.
just sticks to me, that you can only beat competition with authenticity. And authenticity is something that we always stick to. And we always tell our team that remember, you are here to tell a story, not sell. Tell but not sell.
Absolutely.
So I think if you use this social media for just selling, it just becomes too much. And the more we talk, the more we show the real side of the brand, people connect with us so much more, and we stick
Having
to
said
that.
that, I feel it's hard.
Oh, it's very hard.
It's
I'm just
very hard.
I was just going to say that because how will you scale amidst the others who are really pumping in the dollars out there, the rupees out there to,
Yeah.
in their performance campaigns, in bringing in the glitzy look and things like that? What do you think will, persevere against that?
um I think Instagram makes it a level playing field. A lot of times, just it's also, they bring you at a level playing field. Just because you have 1 million follower or 2 million follower doesn't mean your content will do good. So that's what makes Instagram so interesting and keeps people very rooted, and not just always pumping money doesn't always help. But having said that, we've had a difficult times where our content just don't do well. We just don't figure out, realize what wrong we have done. But we have to just be consistent. And also we have built channels where it's Tanya as a channel, I am a channel, Suta as a channel,
Ah,
even our employees as channels. They themselves are creating smaller content, and we tag, do it together. And again, community, power of community is so strong.
lovely.
If we don't leverage that, there would come a time that you would just become obsolete.
How are you leveraging community today?
So there are, we don't just look at people who are trying to, are micro entrepreneur, influencers or big influencers. We also look at people who are not influencers at all, have private profile, and they want their photos to be put up, and they say, hey, I'll become public for some time, and can you share it? We say, of course we will do it. And it doesn't have to be always the best content that goes up. We have a page called Suta Community, where we put up stories, and genuinely authentic stories, not because they have more followers, but
Uh-huh.
because the story is genuine.
How lovely.
Yes.
And again, we do some programs like now we are doing an affiliate program in house, wherein people will come in, they'll get a code, etc. Because people want to also earn through this and genuinely create a lot of content. We are doing that. We're also doing a thing where people want to get shot because they love wearing saris and people genuinely love photo shoots, right? So we gave them a platform where you can come, register, we'll do your shoot, we'll use
Very
the
nice.
content, and you can do whatever with the
Very
pictures.
nice.
So
Yeah.
Very nice.
it's
Is that
it's
taken
just like
off
a
well?
win-win.
It is just going to start from tomorrow, but we have gotten like 2000 inquiries.
Inquiries already?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
beautiful how people genuinely want to be a part of this. And
Very nice.
yeah,
These are the kind of things that stay with people because that photo shoot that they do wearing a sari or
And we'll
whatever.
make it a very lovely event around it.
so we are putting our kind of jewelry, our kind of shoe, and everything for people to pick and style from the Suta way. And I think just we're just having fun. People can raise eyebrows saying that we get a lot of questions that why are you doing this? What is this gimmick now?
Yeah, why are you earning
And then
money through this? I'm like,
so
it's
there
not
are
about
couple
earning
of
money.
there are like five people will say bad things. Then there are 5,000 people who are loving this. So we just having fun out there, and people who want to just join in, have
You're
fun, they have
creating
fun.
memories for people which they'll never forget. My first photo shoot, that somebody who probably didn't do this for herself did it at a Suta store. And that is what she's going to love. She's going to
That's true.
remember. Of course, she's also going to walk out with one of the saris if she comes in. Or more.
Wow, but yeah,
But yeah, you enjoy wearing it. You love the feeling. You will be a Suda customer forever.
Of
Then.
course you will. Of course you will. So tell me, who brings out the saris and how often do you have a collection? Have you thought about collaborating with designers and things like that and
We do.
bringing out?
We do collaborate. We collaborated with Tapsi Panno, where she wore Suta saris and she styled it herself and wore it to the Olympics, where
Paris
Paris,
Olympics, yeah.
Paris Olympics, and it was viral and people loved her looks and they were all recreating it. We do collabs with a lot of people.
I'll tell
Some
you one best collab we have done.
Okay.
It's
yes,
called Amrit Khurana, artist Amrit Khurana.
Okay.
She's she's in the autism spectrum, and absolutely special girl, okay, because I love her absolutely. She goes on the road, she has just she can only take a photo of what she sees, and she comes and draws those drawings were translated into saris. The weavers painted those drawings, and you will not recognize if she takes a photo like that of a person sitting, but her interpretation is beautiful.
How did you sell these sarees? I want to know.
We
It
sold the
sold
sari.
out.
It
We
sold
could
out,
not.
yes, but did you say something special about this?
We did a whole the entire
Campaign
campaign was
around it?
around autism.
It was all around Amrit as well. She talking, her mother talking. And, it was not just selling a product, it was just a story. And a lot of people just bought because they loved the story so much.
I just have to say, these are the kind of things women do. These are the
Yes.
kind of things women do. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Just thank you for doing this. I
Thank
just really
you.
want to say that's such a lovely, lovely thing that you've done. Give me other campaigns that you all have run that have
We,
become
I'll tell
popular.
you another very beautiful one, very close to us,
Bachpan?
Bachpan.
Oh, okay,
So,
nice.
Bachpan was in January
Hmm.
somewhere. We do these things when we are is lean time,
Lean
we have a
time,
lot of
low
time,
season.
we can do a lot of very creative things. So we did a competition amongst the kids of weavers in the
Hmm.
school,
Hmm.
where we thought that we will give them a topic like what do you love the most and what does freedom mean to you. And they started sketching, and we thought we will pick three winners, and then we will put that in the sari, the pictures they draw. But we just could not pick a winner.
Oh, wow.
Their interpretation was so special, and it was so hard. So we picked elements from every drawing and put it in saris. We had to design, say 8 or 7, but we ended up designing, say 10, 15, because we just could not contain it. And it was
Sold out.
a huge hit, where January we don't see a collection fly that high. It flew off.
So I'll tell you the favorite one. Happiness that girl drew was she's sleeping in her mother's lap.
How lovely.
How do you
Uh,
see she's a young kid and beautiful drawing? We just put it and pluck it and put it in
well,
a
I'm
photo.
getting goosebumps. It was so special. Oh my
How
god, it was
nice.
so special.
Have you set a mandate for yourself that I will never repeat something like this again? It'll always be a new collection, or
Not
you've come back
really.
to?
No, no, no. I would want to go back all the time. I'm so nostalgic all the time. I would want to create all the saris
That
again and
makes good
again.
business sense, isn't it? If something flew off the shelves,
Yeah, we
get
do
it
that.
back for
We do
another
that.
limited collection.
Yes.
Huh?
I just hate this uh, deleting products from the website because every product is so special. But
Yeah.
I tell the team, see
Don't
the
tell us.
data,
We tell them
you
don't
do.
tell us. Because we will tell you don't delete. ये पसंद है इसलिए पसंद है उसीलिए पसंद है कहते हैं, दीदी हम लोग डिलीट कर ही नहीं सकते don't show us. If the
I
data
see.
says delete,
Yeah.
delete it. We can't help it.
Yes.
One of the things that I've always wondered is every brand has a sudden shift moment or a trajectory change. When you're going down the hockey stick and you suddenly become
Mm.
vertical. When was that moment for y'all, and what did you do that it happened?
COVID.
Hmm. It's all
COVID, I
COVID.
think,
Yeah.
when we grew a lot faster, and also it made us realize that growing is inevitable. And with power comes great responsibility, what Spider-Man said. And it is so true from that movie because, oh my God, when we got calls during COVID saying, "Ma'am, आप अगर खरीदोगे नहीं, हमारे पेट में खाना नहीं होगा," we
Wow.
realized, oh my God, it's not just
Yes, it was very
making,
tough.
shooting, reels, मजाक कर रहे हैं. It just looks like that, but behind
It's
you
hard
are
work.
employing
It's
every
a
sari you're
whole
picking, it's going to
army.
the weaver, it's a massive army you're feeding. So every we tell
Yeah.
that, I think Gen Z's understand that
Gen Z's
from us,
understand that.
that
Yes.
is that every time you buy a Suta sari you're actually giving food to a lot of people. So COVID made us realize that, and there was a shift because both of us said we will stay a small brand, cute brand, and we realized it's no more that. There's a lot of
Yeah,
responsibility
we
on
have
Yeah.
us.
too much
People,
power in
people
us
behind.
to not use it. And if people want it and I can scale and employ more weavers and artisans, why not?
Tanya, I love how you say that. If you have power, you should use it for the
Yes.
impact. Where did the money come from? How did you raise that money? So many stores? I mean, there's a perception that there must be some funding around this.
We have FOCO model, thankfully. So
We are bootstrapped.
we are bootstrapped, and for the stores, there are franchisee partners. Most of them are first time business people, so
Okay.
they start. Many of them are women. I think
Most of them.
most of 90% are women who have
Ah,
worked with us,
okay.
partnered with us, and opened stores. Their first store, their first business venture with Suta.
With
So
Suta. And
yeah.
that's what I was saying.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Just like you bring the woman for her first photo shoot, you give the woman the first chance of her business venture. What does the brand provide today for the franchise owners?
So what we do is that it's a FOCO model where we
Yes.
take care of the whole operations because we are very new to retail and we want to have the same language to understand how it works for us and not do completely hand over to someone before we are very young right now in retail. So they take care of the capex and then we take care of the rest.
Mm.
And but they are fully a part of the whole process and they give insights all the time because they're so involved in the growth of the brand and their own growth. We work together a lot, we do events together, and
Yeah, it's a
yeah, the
revenue
most
share. So we
it's a
earn,
revenue
you
share
earn,
model.
we grow together. So
Very nice. What about you? You don't have them doing any sort of local communication in the
not
different
really,
cities?
but we want
No.
to. I think it'll just
How are you?
become. So we use them for like some people want to model, so they come and give information in local languages. But it's not part of the mandate. It's out of love for Suta that we all do it. So yeah.
But isn't that a massive mandate? 16 stores to promote each store. And don't these franchise owners tell you I need more promotions? Huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
You
there's a
yeah.
would have
lot
to,
of to
right?
and fro communication where we like because both of us want the store to do great,
Of
right?
course.
So it's a win-win, and we take each feedback very clearly, and then we work towards it because because they live there and they know the community so much more than what we know. So we work together every time. But yeah, I think that's what the investment way. They are investors
Yeah.
in the stores, but otherwise we are bootstrapped. It's just the two of
Yeah,
us.
they know equity.
Uh,
We both own it. So yeah, it's just the both of us running it.
Very, very nice to hear this. I'm
Thank you.
so proud of what you have achieved,
Thank you.
not just for yourselves, but for the lots of women around and
Thank
lots
you.
of Indian women and what you are meaning to them today. So, yeah, thank you so much for that.
Thank you. It sounds like it's so surreal that we hear this, but it means so big, like
It is a lot.
it's,
It is a
it is
lot.
very big. Sometimes it feels like such a big responsibility. Hence, I say that, when people watch us and tell us that, oh, I see my daughters maybe doing things like you've done. So it's such a big
Absolutely.
thing. And yeah, I
And for the
hope.
revival of the sari, what you've done, I honestly think the government needs to felicitate you all.
Oh,
It
thank
is a big thing. It's a really big thing
thank
because
you.
everybody knows Suta. There's no question that they haven't heard. Some people are not comfortable wearing the sari, but they still like what your brand does and the tonality of your brand, the communication, all of that is very, very inspiring to find the woman within you.
Thank
So
you.
that is
Yeah, we
superb.
very proudly say that we revolutionized saris. We brought it back.
Both of you are so real. And I just want to know who does decision making in the organization? Is that gut, emotion, or data? What is it?
Uh,
We can't grow without data.
You
We
can't.
realized, I think, once we started scaling, we realized data is paramount because one decision going wrong, it's crores of rupees of losses, right? So we have taken wrong decisions. A lot of times decisions are driven by gut, but it is backed by a lot of strong data. So we do look at data, but then end of the day, even the data is saying whatever, it has to be your instinct coming through. So we have very strong instinct, both of us, and both of us sit and take calls. Even now, every decision, big decisions, we both sit and take
and
the
we
call.
have our departments sorted. So
Yeah, separate.
Give me an example. Oh, okay. So let's get to this first. What do both of you do at Suta independently?
You won't believe it sounds very funny though. We keep writing our department, the line drawn between the both of us, but the team members, it's so like so fluid, and it's I think it's good
It's
for
a
the
thin
good.
line.
It's a thin line. A lot of people come to both of us for it, but we have clear demarcation of roles. Like for example, marketing goes to her, design, creative, um, uh, what else?
ERP, and
ERP,
you take care of inventory, operations, finance,
finance, yeah,
retail.
retail, yes.
Wow. I would not have realized this, yeah, because you were talking all the operational stuff and that is brilliant.
Both of us
And
know
she's
both.
We,
talking
So
marketing.
I mean, honestly, if I am off, say for 5 days or 10 days, she can take care of everything, and vice versa.
yeah.
So
Do you
it's
take
very
holidays
fluid.
together?
All of
We
them.
do holidays only together.
I don't remember when we did last. Oh,
We
we
do our
do.
solo trips together.
We keep saying, people say, "Where have you done solo trip?" Yeah,
Yeah.
with Tanya. And then I realized, oops, it's not called solo. But then,
Why are you not collaborating with women on solo trips? These so
oh yeah,
many groups.
it's come to us.
It's come
So
to you.
yeah, it's come to us.
So many groups today.
Yeah, it is amazing how people just go on their own and just find their own tribe. It's beautiful.
Have you, what are the other brand collabs you all have done? We do
Many. So I'll tell
many?
you with very, very small brand collabs that we do at stores.
Ah,
Whenever we launch stores now recently, we call a lot of small brands who have
yeah.
barely any social media presence, but they come and display their products, sell whatever they earn, it's theirs. It's just them being there.
And for us also, it's like a good,
A great idea.
yeah, great, because there are a lot of different things happening at the store, so we do
Yeah, we
that.
also do a commission basis when you want to stay for months at the store
Oh
for a
yeah,
shoe brand, bag, jewelry,
Fool is there,
etc.
Canvas is there at our store. There is the
Vum,
Vum jewelry. There are many jewelry brand. So Bear Bar,
Bear Bar.
yeah.
I
Oh
love Bear
wow.
Bar. There's
Oh
just
wow.
so many different things we keep doing because our store has space, and I think we can also like grow together. Our products are. I think the customer base is very similar. It flows, and I think
But I'll
it's
tell you the hard bit.
great.
It's
Yes,
so
I
hard
just was
to
coming to that.
manage the back end,
Oh, yeah,
and the whole the processes and making sure that we're satisfying everyone at the same time, getting the right footfall so that the sales happen. And it just, even if we make it sound rosy sometimes, and I keep telling that maybe the story, the authentic story needs to come out, that even if everything looks rosy, sometimes it falls apart, and we are,
Yeah,
oh
I mean,
my
we have
god.
done bad things to the like a brand, not bad things, as in we have done mistakes.
Okay.
Reconciliation went wrong, but the brands are so good and understanding that they say, "Oh, it went wrong this time, but let's try to make
How
it sort it
lovely.
better."
That's the
Let me
power
tell
of
you,
your brand, Tanya. That's the power
no,
of your brand. Huh?
it's just
And
us coming together.
goodness totally translates and permeates when people can see.
I'll tell you, people forgive very easily when they see our faces. I think that's what
See, that's why I
works.
said goodness. You are real women. You're authentic. You're straight from the heart.
Yeah, because we do mistakes and we say sorry, and we know we've done mistakes. And even for our team sometimes, and I've spoken about it in my personal Instagram page, and I talk a lot about it nowadays, that I do mistakes, and sometimes we can't look like, oh, I'm the big person, I'm the founder, I can't. I just say, I'm sorry, because of me, you guys are going to suffer, you have to redo the whole thing. But I am sorry, and we have to do it together and again fix it. So,
Sujata, I always say you cannot build a business on anyone's dreams. Never. If you have faltered, it's good to say, apologize, compensate, and make
move
good
on.
because
Yeah.
they will remember that next time.
Yeah.
So you're really saying that. Yeah.
It is.
So let me ask you, what have been the toughest times? Everything is seeming so lovely about how you both have achieved and grown. What have been some of the moments which have been really tough in scaling a business? It's not easy. 16 stores. You're traveling all the time, both of you. What are the other challenges, work wise and personally?
I think last year was really tough when when we took a lot of wrong decisions and everything all happened together. Um, Couple of wrong moves in marketing, couple of wrong moves in hiring, couple of wrong moves, and everything came together.
Hmm.
So to just come out of it
Hmm.
and to just uh, come back to our everybody, the stakeholders, our employees, and everyone, that, oh, we have not done right and our growth has plateaued, and sorry, we were looking at like a 30% jump and 50% jump, didn't happen. So that was a very, very tough time because we were planning for a scale,
Hmm.
whereas it didn't come,
So you have
and we
to correct
plateaued.
that
And
year.
yeah, we corrected that year. There was a lot of learning, a lot of saying sorry and figuring out
Yeah,
what to do
honestly,
next.
what happens is that since it's just the two of us uh, taking care of
Mm.
things, and if we didn't see a mistake, we didn't see it, nobody saw it. And then going back, because it's like a huge elephant now to move, you're not very agile anymore. So
Even if we want to.
to step back, it takes time. I
Of
think,
course.
yeah, I think nobody is looking or watching us apart from the two of us. So it's scary.
Yeah,
It's
because when
difficult
mistakes,
sometimes.
when you are a small brand, mistakes can be easily, you jump over it. But when you're a big brand, you stumble and fall. And then it takes a lot of guts to stand up.
And takes time also.
It takes
Takes
time
time.
to just come back to normal.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I think,
What was a
yeah.
marketing mistake you made? You said, some.
digital marketing mistakes. I think we take the decision in between shifting from agency to in-house to agency, and like changing hands. It was
Yeah.
a wrong timing. We did it just before festive, and there was
That's
no
what.
recourse.
Yes.
So,
So you
but
lost out on the festive
lost out on the
gains.
Yeah,
festive gain.
festive. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, it's just that.
spend more than expected. We did good. The numbers look good, but we could have saved on cost and better profits.
Yeah, probably we could have done much more, I think, because
Mm.
we were still fixing, we were still experimenting, and it was too much of experimentation, and then that just didn't
I
go
think the
right.
the gap from like when you're firefighting and also strategizing, this gap is like it's a big gap. I feel if you just are firefighting and not strategizing, you'll fall. Uh, coming in the
Yeah, yeah.
coming months.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're not firefighting and just strategizing, then you've just like lost it. So
An entrepreneur can never put their feet up. I think you've
no,
got to
you
be
can't.
constantly
And
looking.
funny thing, we both are the faces.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes.
Because I can't sulk somewhere and cry somewhere. Oh my God, lut gaye, pit gaye times. And I'm again coming out.
That's the danger of being the face of the brand,
It is
because you've always got to be upbeat, forward moving, upward.
making real and
kind
saying,
of
and
thing.
honestly, I'll tell you,
Yes.
we're so silly. And I'm very happy being silly. I don't want that bit of us to change ever. We were in the washroom in the airport, and she was coming out. There was no one out there, so I was just standing behind the door with water. I was splashing on her or something like that. I was doing, and
Okay.
then somebody just came out of the washroom, said that I heard you guys. You guys are so cute, and I'm like holding the water again. I'm looking at. I don't know what to do with it. I just threw it just like that. Like oh, it's like no, just stay the way you are. I love it.
It's
People
such
are
a sweet, endearing
listening. We can't
story.
be.
But yes, so then that's the persona for the world outside. You can't be
Yeah.
that anymore.
So that's why I keep telling that just let's be honest and be our
Let's
Let's
be
authentic
foolish.
self. And let's be foolish also. I think
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah. That's very, very sweet, and thank you for giving out that message. Quickly want to understand from you, Suta and cotton, sustainability, working with weavers, being so grassroots oriented. Is sustainability a narrative for you all today?
No,
Why?
sustainability is scary. To say that I want 10 more sarees in your wardrobe, I'm showing you more ads, is not sustainable. I think a business can't call themselves sustainable because I'm my main agenda is employment. And if I want constant work for weavers, I need to sell. I need to sell a lot more. And for that, I should say that don't buy any more sarees because you don't need any more.
I
So we
totally
are, I
agree
mean,
with you.
it's
Yes,
just so tough to
yeah.
balance that.
But let's say material
Mindful. I
selection,
think we keep mindful.
mindful
Yeah, we're
buying.
mindful. We are a
Yeah.
mindful brand,
Okay.
profit oriented,
Fair point.
so that we can impact more lives. I think we keep it as simple as that. We do not call ourselves sustainable because it's very hard to call yourself sustainable and maintain that. And it's
Yeah, we
we
have
don't.
3 or 4 launches a month.
Hmm.
They could be capsule, they could be this, because also we think that a community of artisans may have not a hit collection, so they don't have constant work. So I'll make sure that they get that work. So embroidery maybe they need work. So I launch again. So I think we're looks like we are fast, but at the back we are so mindful. So that's why we don't say the narrative that we are sustainable, but we say that we are very mindful.
I
We
like
look
Yeah,
at
everything from
employment.
conscious
packaging.
consumption.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
packaging to how we ship to how we reuse our product
To
to
how we operate in an office, uh, to employees understanding why we are doing
But you're
certain
talking about
things.
all of this?
Very much.
Oh,
a
lovely.
lot, a
Very
lot.
nice. And like you said, the Gen Z really likes to hear about stuff like
Yes,
this.
yes.
Oh, they
And
absolutely love it. We say that, oh, why is this AC on? Why can't we open the window and sit because it is raining and it's cool? But to doing Suta Earth, where we take old saris of people,
yes,
be it Suta, non-Suta, and we upcycle it to bags. But it's much more expensive
Four
than
times more expensive than a new bag. But we
really,
still do that
really.
because we are impacting. So we take every sari torn, stained, we'll take it, refurbish it to bags and give it out for free, when people are shopping. So we do all of that. Um, we sell all defective pieces of sari also, saying it's defective in garage. So we call it, we do that, we spend more money in shoots. New sari making and shooting is much easier than shooting one defective product, but we
Oh,
do that
we show the
because
defect, saying that it's gonna be here. This is the size of the defect,
that is
and it's priced
wonderful.
lower, and people love it.
Yes,
A lot of
it's
people said that, oh, it will dilute your brand. How can you only sell your defective product? We said it's okay.
it's lovely
People will
because it's like
understand.
the ugly produce.
ah
Yes.
yeah.
So which is very, very nice. Which is it just because it's slightly broken or slightly damaged doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah,
It
doesn't
can
mean it's
still
not,
still
yeah,
be
not good.
I
Yeah.
think I
used.
love Gen Z for that, bringing that
Mm.
in,
I
bringing
love Gen
thrift
Z as well,
culture
actually.
in.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Tell me, what is customer acquisition like for y'all? What are the channels you're at now, and where do they come in from? Word of mouth is strong, of course.
Uh,
Repeat buys?
repeat buys is 50%.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, more than 50%, 60% now
Okay.
online. For us, 50% of our revenue comes from our website.
Mm.
15 to 18% comes from marketplaces like Myntra, Ajio, Tata Click, Nykaa,
Okay.
and 35% comes from our stores. So, and stores are growing to go much bigger because we are opening 10 more stores this financial year. So,
Why did you feel the need to go physical?
Because we feel that online at some point might plateau because there are so many options for audience to buy, and there are only handful of customers who do online shopping. I'm not sure the growth of that. I'm not sure how will I reach out to them. The customer acquisition cost going so high with Meta and Google, it's very hard to crack sometimes, and
Yes.
I can't be so dependent. So
Yeah,
having more channels, more distribution
apart
channels.
from that,
Basically, it's expensive.
no, so apart from that, there are a lot of people sitting on the fence. They love the brand, they know the brand, but don't own a Suta. So when they touch and feel the product, they buy much more. And once they buy, they're a customer forever
So
because our quality is great.
What's the kind of
So
promotions you do at the store?
honestly, we recently started spending on Google and Meta
Mm.
for store promotions. But apart from that, I think our events do great where we call people and do events. It's hard to do it in all the stores all the time. But these events make sure that there's so much more communication, conversations around it, and people uh, are bonded with the brand. So we're looking at that. Apart from that, I we don't do hoardings or anything because it's very expensive and it's so difficult to track if
You're
people
being
came
so
through that.
honest. You're being so honest about it. Yeah.
yeah.
So, where is your community today? How big is it, and where is it? On which platform? Insta is the biggest. WhatsApp. What is
Uh,
it?
Insta is the biggest, but I would still say, like reaching out through WhatsApp, direct communication, like calls, emails, they still are actually very, very strong. So,
You're saying calls?
calls.
Our customer
How?
support is the best. We are known
So
for our
sweet.
customer support. Honestly, from the start, the team is so connected to the customer base. They know them by name, and even if we have the orders have increased way more, but still our customer support is great. They close all replies,
Nothing
calls,
comes to
everything.
us. Imagine that. It's such a big brand. We have so many orders going in, going through. There could be returns, something, some problem, but nothing comes to us. It just gets solved at their
Yeah.
level. So it's
And then the
amazing.
best thing is that when people meet us and say that your customer support is the best, if I have a
That
problem, they
speaks
always solve
wonderfully of
it.
both of you as leaders. And bravo.
Thank
Very,
you.
very nice.
Yeah.
So, the next section that I have is called Take Five, and these are five quick answers. So,
Ouch.
whichever of you,
Okay.
between the two of you, has the answer, go for it. Yeah. If Suta was a Bollywood heroine, who would she be?
Rekha.
Yes.
Why? Why?
She's
Because
the
she's
epitome of sari. I mean,
quintessential, like absolutely
Saree.
beautiful. She is just beautiful, unabashedly her.
so
Mm.
graceful and so poised and just like, yeah, unabashedly her.
Lovely. What's one marketing buzzword that you secretly despise but you hear it all the time?
Trend.
Ah, you said we don't follow the trends.
We don't.
And we do sometimes, I won't lie. But
Quickly tell me
it's
one of the
just
trends that you followed recently. What did you meme? Any of the memes?
it's not recent, but then we were doing this water splashing and then people coming in, running, doing something like that. It just was like so funny because I had to throw water on someone. I was like, I can't throw water in you. I can't throw water in you.
They kept telling her, throw it.
But you get responses on these when Suta
We
does
do.
participates in the
Yeah,
trend.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
In that, remember that somebody is hitting like a bull is hitting a person, somebody's falling down. I found it very
I know
uh
it's
heartbreaking. I don't know. I felt, am I going to do that? And the team said, please. I said, if you feel like, do it.
so
So
the
we
team
didn't
is
do
in
it. Our
house
team
today.
did.
In-house,
In house,
absolutely, yeah.
completely in
Yeah,
house.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And we take votes. Just because me and Tanya said no, it is not going to be a no. The team will vote, and they said, I want that to happen. I said, fine, do it. And it just got a lot of traction. But
Okay.
we are very, very democratic there.
I flinch.
Okay. If you had to rebrand one Indian garment, which one would it be, and not the sari?
Dhoti for
Oh,
men.
Yes.
I love men wearing
It
lovely,
dhoti.
looks so
Oh my
good.
lovely.
god.
Start, start.
Yes, let's start. I mean,
Milind
men
Soman
look.
wore our sari
As
for
a
the
dhoti.
runway. Oh my god, it's viral.
Oh my
Yeah.
Million, two
God,
million views on that. And
lovely.
it was a collaboration with a brand called Rudraksh.
Mm,
The Rudraksh brand was doing the ramp walk. They wanted an attire that will match up to Rudraksh's. They picked Suta. And the
very good.
showstopper was Milind Soman. And he wore the
Oh my
sari
god, the
Million
way
so
he
man.
carried the sari. Oh my
like a
god.
dhoti. But I'm
Like a
saying
dhoti.
dhoti is
Okay, so on
stunning.
this note, I want to ask, sari is still the mainstay of the revenue, or
Yes, yes,
accessories
yes.
are
Yeah, it is. 60% is
is
sarees.
sarees,
Yeah.
but your accessories are lovely. I have to
Thank
say the
you.
blouses are just amazing,
Thank
and
you.
the other things that you all have is excellent. I'm saying
Thank
shoes
you.
next because you're
Oh yes,
uh,
canvas shoes. I think they are in the stores.
yeah,
They're like hand painted, brilliant prints, like
Yeah,
boots and all colorful boots. It's
it's
amazing.
brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. So we love brands, such brands like them, and we just put them in the
I think
store.
I think when we collab with these brands also, it's just such a beautiful collaboration. It's a win-win because we can't make the shoes, you know.
Yeah.
so sweet. Lovely. And I like the little opportunities that you all are leveraging and continuing a step forward.
Thank
So I
you.
want to ask, if you had a chance to do a Suta pop up next anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Dubai?
Oh my God! I was going to say Dubai.
So cute.
I heard Dubai and Malaysia,
Dubai and
but Dubai
Malaysia,
first. Yeah.
please go for it.
Yeah.
Please go for it.
Are you
Yes.
listening, guys?
So we have people doing pop-ups for us. Someone in Atlanta did it, someone in Mauritius did it, and they are sold out. They're buying again.
Yeah.
So it's we
Women who just want to do it with their corporate job on weekends, and they're like, oh my God, it's getting sold out. And they were like, all foreigners are wearing saris. I draped it on the road. And I'm like,
Are you getting
whoa.
a lot of requests for these?
A
You
a
get
lot.
you
lot.
get a
A
lot.
lot of women who want to do something. They want to start, just do a pop up first, and then they figure out if they want to open a
They
store
want to
late
do a
next.
business
So,
out
yeah.
of it. Yeah. Uh, Last question to you is, a Suta sari is not just worn, it is, complete the sentence. A Suta sari is not just worn, it's,
Lived in.
It's a
okay, Tanya?
feeling.
Okay, lovely. It is a feeling and it is lived in.
Yeah, you have to live in it. So,
Yes.
yeah, happily.
It's been absolutely delightful, but I won't let you go before I ask you one cryptic one, okay? Which is, how do you deal with negative customer feedback?
If you had asked us this in the initial days, we cried. We
Oh.
howled and we cried. But today,
Did
we
you take
take
it
it,
personally? Because it was her in
Initially.
the pictures. Yeah?
Initially,
I mean,
yes.
a lot. But now we take it positively. We think that it's a feedback first. But if it's very nasty, then it's on them. It's not on me. I try to understand where they're coming from. And and if we can do something about it, we do it. But otherwise, if they are nasty to someone else,
For
we
no rhyme or
block it.
reason.
We tell them that you cannot do it.
Listen, we fight. Okay, if somebody is trolling my customer or the queen,
When the
we
custom.
are we are like fighting, and they're like, "You're a brand, you can't behave like that." Sorry, I will do it. When it comes to like, if somebody is trolling a customer, somebody wore like shorts and sari on it. They're like, Indian culture ko kharab kar rahe ho. We just were like, like
Do you
we
still
were
do
crazy.
that?
Even now, we don't care. They're saying you have to politically correct and all of that. I said, no, sorry. I'm not going to be politically correct. When I feel it's wrong, I will say it's wrong. So we do
We
that.
were
You
launching
are
a
standing up for the Suta woman.
Absolutely. Just if it's not just Suta women, it's just if it's wrong, it's wrong. So we just
yeah. I
yeah.
think we have to just stand up for each other very loudly, saying that no, you cannot do this to anyone or me. You can have your opinion, but sometimes there's a
Don't
way to put
impose.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, people can be depressed behind the screen seeing you or reading you. You cannot do that. One day she wore a petticoat which was like colorful. We were making petticoats which is like skirt or petticoat and drape a sari on it. So for example, if my petticoat is shown, I should not be like, oh, you want to hide it or anything, right? So we made this colorful petticoat, and she was draping the sari on the road on the petticoat. I was shooting a video. She just posted the video as is, and there was such backlashes saying that you are just degrading saris, you're not
Yeah, why didn't
respecting the
you?
tradition or
Yeah, yeah,
culture.
yeah. Like if a
And
man would have done it, then somebody would have, gone against and did something big, but just because of woman, you can do this. It was very bad. It was like really
It was
bad. But I took it
derogatory.
like I think we just fought.
Yeah.
All of
we
us
just,
fought.
yeah, I mean, they were then when we responded, we could have easily deleted and blocked. We responded. There was a huge army of women who
Supporting
were
you.
supporting
Of
it and
course.
saying that, oh, I also want to do it. It's the saris flying in the wind. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Tanya and Sujata are so well loved and Suta is so well loved. Keep doing what you do and spreading the beautiful smiles, and more power to both of you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
Thank
Thank
being
you
you
with
so
so
us.
much. It
much.
was such a beautiful conversation. Thank you.
Thank you. So, we are Iconic Brand Stories, and if you've loved this conversation, please share, subscribe, and follow us. We're on Amazon, we're on YouTube, and we're on Spotify. Keep coming back for more, and we look forward to having you again with us. Thank you.